Development that we brought to you from India, where in a tragic incident, a woman was seen collapsing on stage after she reportedly suffered a cardiac arrest. And the string of similar incidents that have happened in the past. On the broadcast this minute, we're being joined by Dr. Balbir Singh, chairman of Cardiology Max Healthcare. He's an internationally renowned cardiologist and has received many national and international awards, including Padma Shri. Thanks very much for being here on the broadcast. Let me begin by asking you for your reaction and just to help our viewers better understand what really is happening here when we see the string of incidents of varied age groups, some as young as, this incident of this class 3 girl that we just mentioned. What's really going on here?
So this is very unfortunate that we have to bear all this. We have to bear. So there is two kinds of things that happen with exercise. So one is we assume that it is a heart attack. So loosely we think that everybody who dies suddenly is a heart attack. But we also have to understand there is another problem, which is arrhythmias, which is a heartbeat going very fast and not able to sustain the circulation where the person collapses. So this is called the sudden cardiac arrest. So sudden cardiac arrest is a form of an arrhythmia which can happen in very young people. So every person who dies does not mean it is a heart attack. And in this case, a 23-year-old girl dies, and we just cannot assume that it was a heart attack. It could have been an arrhythmia also, which are sometimes genetically modulated, which is sometimes neurally modulated. And these arrhythmias can happen to anybody at any time. So to label this as a heart attack in a 23-year-old who was exercising, dancing is a form of an exercise, we need to understand what happened. So understanding has to come from knowing the patient, knowing the past history, knowing the family history. So family history of a sudden death like this is very, very important. So if somebody has in his family anybody who died suddenly, a red flag is already raised. We know by doing some tests such as ECG and some blood genetic testing, we can actually formulate the risk factor and save many lives. Many lives can be saved. So these genetic syndromes are not uncommon in India, and we know of a lot of patients where lives have been saved by this.
Right. Dr. Singh, your comments also on, the discussion surrounding the link between COVID-19 and the increase in cardiac arrest cases.
Right. So the COVID-19 was a virus which we still have not understood what exactly happened, what hit us. We don't know. Now, this COVID virus produced some changes which were initially we thought was thrombosis and leading to heart attacks. That we know that worked out. But it's also from the MRI studies, it was also seen that when this COVID virus attacks, it could cause myocarditis. That means it could enter the heart muscle and cause some changes. Now, when a heart muscle or anything that enters the heart muscle and produces some fibrosis, it has a chance to lead to sudden death. This again is not a heart attack. Again, it is an arrhythmia. So this is known that COVID virus has probably done this of increasing the incidence of sudden heart disease, sudden cardiac deaths. And but it will be very difficult to prove how COVID is linked to it. But we know that for sure that there were more sudden deaths during the COVID era and the post-COVID era. Some blamed it to the vaccine also, but I'm not certain. You can't pinpoint what exactly is causing that problem.